It is a pleasure to be here with you all, especially to the students that are here, because of course I am passionate about our students and what we are doing here in Belize in reference to giving them the opportunities to be able to use these technologies within the classroom. My name is Mrs. Cordelia Requena, and I am the Vice Principal of Academics at Toledo Community College. GIS is a powerful tool that can greatly contribute to the development of Belize. GIS is able to capture, store, analyze, and display geospatial data that can then be used in the decision-making process across governmental organizations, whether public or private. For example, GIS can be used in urban and rural planning, mapping out existing infrastructures and analyzing population density patterns. Planners can then use the geospatial data to make informed decisions on where to build new roads, schools, hospitals, and other essential services based on the population pattern. GIS can also be used in natural resources management. In Belize, we have made significant progress in using GIS to adapt and to monitor biodiversity, land use change, and manage protected areas. GIS can also support disaster management efforts so that emergency response teams can better prepare for hurricanes or floods by identifying vulnerable areas and implementing evacuation plans. So you may ask, what can we do to ensure that our students are meeting the needs of GIS? Our Belizean education system must integrate the use of technologies such as GIS into the curriculum, especially since we strive as a nation to achieve Sustainable Development Goal 4, which seeks to ensure inclusive and equitable quality education and promote lifelong learning opportunities for all while using transformative tools in information and communication technology, or ICT. The team developing spatial literacy, inspiring a generation, building our future. At Toledo Community College, we have embraced this theme so that we are able to provide our students with the tools necessary to meet the growing demands of ICT. Today, I stand here as an educator to shed light on the potential of GIS as a tool that can transform education in Belize. GIS is currently being taught as a subject area across schools worldwide, and Belize certainly should not be left behind. In August 2023, Toledo Community College began to pilot the implementation of ArcGIS online to our students in third and fourth form. And this was done in partnership, of course, with Total Business Solutions Limited under the guidance of Ms. Fallon Santos and her team. My interaction with GIS started very early in my career as I used GIS in conservation for biodiversity monitoring and risk assessment. However, when I transitioned into the education sector, I largely forgot about the use of GIS. During the pandemic, Total Business Solutions and the Ministry of Education offered the course GIS Education for Enhanced Teaching and Learning. There I enrolled and certainly learned a lot. I created my first story map. I created my first survey using Survey 123. And I was so captivated by the use of these tools that I ended up using it to collect data for my thesis. At the end of the course, an offer was made to all those in attendance. The platform was available for all schools and students if we would like to implement ArcGIS online in schools. However, I did not think much more of the offer. However, secondary schools began switching to competency-based education. The opportunity then arose to evaluate our curriculum. As a leader, I reflected back and asked myself, as a student, when I was sitting in the classroom in the science department, what did I want to learn about when I was there? And the answer was simple. As a student, I wanted to have class opportunities that gave me the opportunity to envision the possibilities of what life could be like after high school. I consulted with our head of department, and there we were able to make a proposal to our administrative team to incorporate GIS as a part of the science curriculum. Why we choose ArcGIS Online? It's easy to manipulate. Students are able to use the features that comes with the platform. There are self-paced lessons within the ArcGIS Online platform. So students are able to learn at their own pace. And if they're not able to capture the concept, they are able to go over and over until they're able to master the skills. And overall, it's user-friendly. There are guides for all aspects of ArcGIS Online that students are able to access. So once we decided that ArcGIS Online would be the program we would offer, it was to determine how we would implement this proposed curriculum. We contacted Total Business Solutions Limited requesting support. And of course, without hesitation, they pledged their support. And since then, we've had a wonderful partnership, and we've been implementing the program successfully so far. Linking ArcGIS and competency-based education, as mentioned, ArcGIS Online is user-friendly to students, that it allows them to learn at their own pace. It allows them to focus on areas that they are interested in, and it allows them more time that is needed for them to be able to master their skills. Here we have a picture of our first set of students from the science department for science, and of course our lead teacher leading our program and this initiative, Miss Ivana Norales. So far, what we have learned through using ArcGIS Online, it has tremendous benefits for our students. With GIS, we have opened doors to a new era of learning, exploration, and understanding. First and foremost, GIS provides a unique platform for our students to delve into the world of geography, and not in its traditional sense. As GIS allows students to be able to do more than what we have been able to do traditionally. Students are able to visualize, analyze, and interpret spatial data, enhancing their knowledge of the world around them. By integrating GIS, we hope to ignite a passion for geography and inspire our students to become more informed Belizeans and global citizens with tools necessary to build the future. GIS also enables our students to build and develop their 21st century skills that give them a competitive edge in today's market. Students are able to work individually or in teams. We often hear the word place-based learning, and GIS offers just that. Our students are able to pull up a map of where they live, and they can pin exactly where their homes are. And that is very interesting to see when these kids live in very rural areas. So they're able to manipulate easily these maps and be able to pinpoint locations. So in our classroom, these are pictures that we've taken of our students. And as a school, we invested a lot into our computer programs and our computer labs to be able to facilitate learning. The first. And this is an example just to show one of the story maps that our students were able to create using ArcGIS Online. You exit and then you. Okay, sure, it's okay, thank you. We do have, for example, this is a student's work looking at exploring earthquake zones. Switch one, please. They are able to explore countries. So we have students there exploring Paris and Norway. Next one. They're able to make their first map, pointing locations on a map. They also use it to look at hurricane paths. So in conclusion, developing and implementing GIS in schools brings a multitude of benefits to our students in Belize. It enhances their understanding of geography, equips them with valuable skills for the future, fosters collaboration, and empowers them to make a positive impact on their communities. So let us embrace the use of GIS in our educational institutions by developing spatial literacy, inspiring a generation, and building our future. Thank you.